Hello, COVID numbers I am worried about for Australia, and even though it's being at a steady pace, this new variant, which will be hitting, even though it's there, it won't really be rearing its ugly head, I see, until about the end of November, where it'll be in the news where I'm seeing it affected. I am dropping in another video which is really on the US, but quite frankly it pertains to you, so please listen to it. And it's not necessarily just US, it's about the actual COVID variant I'm talking about, so please take note. So this is going to hit, and I'm seeing that these areas here are far more intensely getting COVID, and not so much here. It's really a concentration here. There seems to be a pocket here of people that seem to be getting a larger time of COVID. Tasmania too. New Zealand, I'm seeing, is more or less well controlled, but they still do have it. It's not as bad as all the other countries. They've got it nearly controlled. I wouldn't say it have controlled. It's still there and present, okay? On the video for RSV, this one, the respiratory infection, it is increasing. I'm not going to go over every country, but I am dropping in a video that I did for America. Again, please do not think it's just for America, but it is increasing in its strength here because the compromisation of COVID, especially if you have a child who has problems with health issues anyway, it will compromise them. So please take what precautions you can to help them get through this, or protect them actually. And that goes for all of, not only Australia, I'm talking about all of Asia, and quite frankly, large amount of South American countries are in the same situation where they're seeing peaks of RSV. Europe definitely as well, and in certain countries, I know it's associated with far more tropical climates, but quite frankly, I am seeing RSV coming in because of the colder weather, and that seems to be spurring it. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I'm seeing. Okay, thank you. COVID. Really wasn't going to do this one because I have covered it in a separate video earlier on, well, a few months ago anyway, where I said that there will be a new strain in September. I did do my research this time, and there was a new strain, a rather aggressive one, which I told you it would be, which started in September, which unfortunately did come true. And this is a variant, obviously. This one actually will be far more aggressive, and you have to be careful with this one, where your systems, and I apologize to all those who are looking for the video. I was going to give you a little cooking class on some foods and information to increase your immunity in your body. We'll try and put that on the schedule. Sorry, it's just been horribly crazy busy for me this year. Unexpected things happening. So anyway, basically, you need to realize that if you're in doubt or if you've got compromised health conditions, please put a mask on. I know there's a lot of people who don't believe in that. That's up to you. It's your prerogative. I'm not telling you what to do. I never will. Even my readings, people know when I do that. I make it very, very clear. It's your life, not mine. You make your own decisions, but you have to live with those decisions too. And especially if you're going out in other areas, etc., you need to realize that there are consequences to actions and to your family. So an ounce of prevention obviously helps in the future. Sorry about the lecture, but there are certain people that I know, unfortunately, who are so arrogant and irresponsible with their own health that it affects their grandchildren and great-grandchildren, family and friends. So think about those, but really, basically, once these COVID situations, if you do get COVID, you could get, I didn't say would, or guaranteed, you could get compromised with your health, which is what I'm worried about is more on the lungs. And which leads me to the next one, which will be on the next video, regarding the children with all the health problems that they've been having at this new strain. So basically COVID, September, it did happen. It's only going to get worse. We're in October at the moment. This will last and get worse by round about the end of November. You'll see these cases getting worse and spreading. And it will be spreading more in the East Coast here and in certain areas here, California, and a few in the mainly in the big cities, in the really dense areas of of population. So be careful. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much doing the videos. I don't mean to be so rude. So anyway, then other than COVID, this current variant, it'll spurn another variant. But this one I'm seeing coming in January, around about the 18th to the 23rd. And this one has more of the upset stomachs, throwing up, and it's affecting your digestive systems. And, be careful of that one too. And I think I better do that video regarding protecting yourself or helping your immune systems build up and help you with that. But basically, that one comes in February and it peaks round about April, that one. The previous one I told you, which started in September, that one peaks round about, actually just round about Christmas, but into February, and end of February. So that's about 2.5 months of peak. And it starts going down, but the end of March, and that was only down for a few weeks, then by the end of March, it starts going back again, and it really hangs on until about July next year, but in a lesser form, in other words, a lesser spread throughout the United States. I'll cover cover Europe and Asia later in another video. But basically that's the spread on that one. There are 2 more variants, actually 3 more variants coming in next year, and I'll discuss that nearer the time. Let's get through these 2 rather aggressive ones first, okay? Hopefully that helped you.